Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Wednesday. We got 11 matchups on this NBA slate today. So be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below to get in on the action today. And if you guys like betting on single bets, go ahead and sign up with Bro Throw. Super awesome place to go bet with your friends. The cheapest lines out there, guys. So you're gonna make more money betting on Bro Throw. So go ahead and hop in there and join my free private betting group on the app. I'll be posting some teasers here on the weekend, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, we'll hop in it. NBA season started yesterday. We had the nice doubleheader last night. And yeah, here we go. 11 matchups, starting with the Orlando Magic versus the Detroit Pistons. Pistons opening up as a 3.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 217. We got, as far as injuries goes, looks like the Magic. No Gary Harris, Isaac, Fultz, Moritz Wagner. All four of those guys are out. No Alec Burks or Isaiah Livers for Detroit. Magic 3-8 covering against Detroit. 1-6 on the road against Detroit here. And yeah, two new seasons here. Kind of like the Pistons at home here. Kind of like the team they have. Really not in love with this matchup here. I mean, Magic and Pistons, not the best game on this in this slate here, but I think I'm gonna take the home team here, and I'm gonna roll with the Pistons -3.5 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Washington Wizards versus the Indiana Pacers. Wizards opening up as a 2-point road favorite with the over-under at 228. As far as injuries go, don't really see any for the Wizards. Daniel Tice is out for the Pacers. That's really about it here. Washington 6-2 in their last 8 against Indiana, so they've been the better head-to-head team here. Indiana on a 10-game losing streak dating back to last season, so they finished the season out very poorly. Really didn't get any better in free agency, losing Malcolm Brogdon. I'm liking the Wizards. You got Beal and Porzingis coming in here healthy, and just not in love with the Pacers. Only a 2-point game. I'm going to take the Wizards money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Bulls versus the Miami Heat. Heat opening up as a 6.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 216. Bulls, they've struggled against the Heat. 1-8 in their last 9 against Miami. 1-6 covering against Miami. So they've struggled against Miami. Looks like Zach LaVine's questionable. We'll see if he plays. Still no Lonzo Ball. Victor Oladipo is out for the Heat here. But yeah, Chicago, they really struggled against Miami. Miami 10-3 at home last season, ending the season. Very good home team, and going to be a really good Heat team here. Going to be a really good Bull team here too. But with the struggles for the Bulls on the road and against Miami head-to-head, I'm gonna take Heat -6.5 and money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Toronto Raptors. Raptors opening up as a 2.5 point home favorite with the over-under at 214.5. We got Cleveland. They've definitely struggled against Toronto. 1-6 on the road against Toronto, but they are 13-7 covering the spread against Toronto. Don't see any major injuries in this matchup here. No Otto Porter Jr., Birch, or Boucher for Toronto. I'm really liking Cleveland, man. Getting Donovan Mitchell in the offseason. And this can be a very good Cleveland, very fun and good Cleveland team here. And I'm going to take Cleveland +2.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Houston Rockets versus the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks opening up as a 10-point home favorite with the over-under at 233. Head-to-head wise, Houston is 7-3 in their last 10 head-to-head matchups. far as injuries goes, no Jayshawn Tate. And no real injuries for Atlanta here. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out. That is kind of a big loss at the guard spot. Houston ended the season on a 7-game losing streak where they did struggle. And yeah, 10-point spread. I think that's a lot of points here for the Hawks, to be honest. So I'm going to take a shot with Houston plus 10 on the road. Next matchup, we got the New Orleans Pelicans versus the Brooklyn Nets. Nets opening up as a 3-point home favorite with the over-under at 230.5. Head-to-head wise, Brooklyn is 7-3. 7-3 covering the spread head-to-head. Don't really see any injuries for the Pelicans. For Brooklyn, no Seth Curry, Joe Harris, and TJ Warren. They are all out. Pelicans 1-7 covering against Brooklyn. 0-7 against Brooklyn here, where they have struggled. But Brooklyn 1-8 covering at home. Not a very good covering team, especially at home here. I like the Pelicans getting Zion back here. Looked really great in the preseason. This was a good Pelicans team last year with Brandon Ingram and McCollum. They definitely have the pieces here. And I don't know, the Nets roster, man, it's kind of shaky. We'll see what happens with the Nets, how well they do play. And got some of their shooters are out today, which they definitely could struggle shooting here. I'll take the Pelicans plus 3 on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Knicks versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Grizzlies opening up as a 5-point home favorite, or 5.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 226. Head-to-head wise, Memphis is 6-4, 5-5 covering the spread. No Quentin Grimes for the Knicks, and then no Danny Green, Jaren Jackson, or Dylan Brooks for Memphis. A lot of injuries for Memphis, especially Dylan Brooks and Jackson, two regular contributors. Memphis 14-3 at home, very good home team here. Yeah, I'm not in love with the injuries for Memphis here, and I think I'm gonna take the Knicks plus 5.5 on the road. You know, no Dylan Brooks or Jackson. Those are two good starters for the team here. They could definitely be missing them. I'll take Knicks plus 5.5 on the road here. Next matchup, we got the Charlotte Hornets versus the San Antonio Spurs. Hornets opening up as a 1.5-point road favorite with the over-under at 226. Head-to-head wise, pretty even, 5-5 both ways. Charlotte is 6-4 covering the spread. No LaMelo. And then Charlotte 4-1 covering against the Spurs. Yeah, Spurs probably not gonna be that great this year. Not in love with their roster. I do like the Hornets. Hornets have some pieces. They were pretty fun last season. Only a 1.5-point spread here. I'm gonna roll with the Hornets on the road. Next matchup, we got the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota opening up as a 10.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 227. Head-to-head wise, it's pretty even, 5-5. OKC 5-4-1 covering the spread. As far as injury goes, no major injuries here for OKC. Eric Paschall is out for Minnesota. Minnesota 1-4 covering at home against OKC. Yeah, I think it's a lot of points to start the season opener. You're gonna get every team's gonna be rusty, and I just think it's too many points here. So I'm gonna roll with the Thunder plus 10.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Denver Nuggets versus the Utah Jazz. Nuggets opening up as an 8-point road favorite with the over-under at 221. Head-to-head wise, Utah is 6-4, 5-5 covering the spread. Don't really see any injuries for Denver. Really none for Utah as well. Yeah, Denver 0-5 against Utah, 1-4 covering against the Jazz here. But this is a much different Jazz team. No Donovan Mitchell, no Rudy Gobert. I mean, they regutted this team, got rid of a lot of people, and they're in rebuild mode. And Denver getting Jamal Murray back here. I mean, that's a big addition to this Nuggets team. I'm gonna take Denver -8 money line on the road. Next matchup, we got the Dallas Mavericks versus the Phoenix Suns. Suns opening up as a 4.5 point home favorite with the over/under at 216.5. Head-to-head wise, Phoenix is 6-4, 4-6 covering the spread. For the Mavs, no Davis, Bertans, or Frank Ntilikina. Phoenix, no Jay Crowder or Landry Shamet. Head-to-head, Dallas is 4-1 in the last 5 against Phoenix, 4-1 covering against Phoenix. Yeah, we saw the Mavs last game against Phoenix. They got that 123-90 dominating win in the playoffs, beating them in that playoff series. Yeah, giving the Mavs +4.5 on the road, kind of disrespectful, to be honest. I mean, the Mavs did lose Jalen Brunson in the offseason, but they got better. They added Christian Wood, an actual stretch 5, a rim protector, adding JaVale McGee to a nice rim protector as well. And yeah, Mavs kept all the shooters. Phoenix pretty much stayed the same here. Give me Mavs +4.5 on the road. In the last matchup, we got the Portland Trailblazers versus Sacramento Kings. Kings opening up as a 2-point home favorite with the over/under at 226.5. Head-to-head wise, Portland is 6-4, 5-5 covering the spread. No Gary Payton for Portland, and then no injuries for Sacramento. Portland, they were bad last year, finished the season on a 10-game losing streak. Yeah, we know how bad Portland was, especially without Lillard. Yeah, I like Lillard coming into this healthy. They did get Jeremy Grant, so they got a couple pieces on offense here. And yeah, 2-point spread here. I think I'm going to take Portland +2 on the road. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Wednesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Have a good one.